Hey guys, what is going on? And welcome back to another episode of the Huddersfield Town Career Mode. This is episode number 11, and today we are returning with a big triple header with our Terriers as we end the calendar year and play our final games of 2017. So in today's episode, guys, we have got three big games coming on the back of that massive 2-1 victory over Watford to end our very poor run of form. We've got three games, one away against Southampton at St Mary's, then we take on Stoke at home as we welcome Mark Hughes' side, and our third and final game today is away, it's at home, against Burnley as we look to end the calendar year strong. So yeah, three big games today. But to recap the last episode, you guys would have seen, of course, the very disappointing 0-0 draw at home against Brighton, and then an even more disappointing defeat at home, this time to Chelsea by 4 goals to 1, where we were leading, but totally collapsed in that one. But then, of course, as I briefly touched on, our huge response 2-1 victory over Watford, thanks to 2 late goals through Mounier. So yeah, 3 big games today. Just before we get into the first one though, just to let you know that there was a bid for Tad Ryan in the last episode, but once again, we see that transfer talks have broken down. Now, I discussed this a few episodes ago, and you guys have been letting me know in the comments that it has happened to quite a lot of you guys as well. So it's not just a me problem, it's quite a common problem this year. So quite frustrating, that one, but hopefully we'll sell him in January when the transfer window opens in the next episode. And Sessignon says he's pretty content with the amount of minutes he's getting as well. Thanks, and that's totally fine, Ryan. Continue to play well, and I'll keep you in the first 11 in the absence of Louver. Second half of the season about to get underway, and he could possibly make a claim to be our starting left back for the majority of the games. Who knows? Also, our chief executive has just let us know that Dean Whitehead could leave the club on a free transfer if he wishes to do so, because his contract come the end of the year. And we're not going to give Dean Whitehead a new contract. This guy is now 36 years old? I think Dean Whitehead, he's been around for a long time. And as a CDM, he's 35 years old. As a CDM, he's not going to get in our team ever again, so totally fine letting him go. And also a transfer offer for Joe Lolly. This is like the 4th bid we've had for this guy, but he just refuses to go. So hopefully he'll go to Barnsley, and we can get rid of the guy, because we don't want him. Alright, so first of the big 3 games today, and we're taking on one of the informed sides in the division, Southampton, who are in 2nd place right now, having an unbelievable campaign under Pellegrini, and have the best home record in the division as well. So not really fancying our chances going into this game, despite our win over Watford. They've got the veteran Stuart Taylor in goal as well, and interestingly enough, I've said this a couple of times now already this series, they've left Fraser Forster on the bench. I don't understand the AI's decision when it comes down to the goalkeepers. What is that about? Then again, when they're in 2nd place, the best home record in the league, I think Pellegrini knows what he's doing. But for us, 4-2-3-1 as you would expect. Couple of changes though from the win over Watford, mainly in the back line. Louver back in at left back, and Schindler and Jorgensen will start together in the CB area. We just can't seem to get our defence sorted this season. We keep chopping and changing things, and maybe that's why they're not getting consistent with one another and learning how to play with each other. But we have changed it again. Hopefully we'll get a clean sheet in this one and a win as well. Come on, Huddersfield Town, let's get 2 from 2 and get a big 3 points here. But again, I'm just perplexed over the decision to start veteran Stuart Taylor over Fraser Forster. I mean, listen, Stuart Taylor, as an experienced goalkeeper, he's been around the block and then some. He's been around the block about 5 times, I think. But I just, why would they start Stuart Taylor over Fraser Forster? It makes no sense. I really hope that next year, or maybe this year through some patches, EA fixed this. Because this isn't a new thing. This has been happening for quite some time now. As Tommins gets on the ball and shoots, and well, right on cue, Stuart Taylor tries to make me eat my words with a lovely stop. Still 0-0. Good stop there. That should be a foul. Gelson Martins for the Saints into Jake Heskev, and he'll give it to Cedric down the right hand side, who says no, Martins, you can take it, bruv. Inside the area, back towards Heskev, back to the right back. Do they want to cross the ball in or try and work it inside? Well, Cedric has space for the cross, but instead finds Heskev. There's the cross to the back stick. Sims controls. Well, he should have done, because he had a lot more time than he realised there. He should have taken a first touch, but instead went for goal straight away, and Lussell had everything behind a very tame shot, but I surrender possession straight away as Heskev finds Martins, who I thought was offside there. Obviously not, as Martins gets it back down the right hand side, drills one in. There's Gabbiadini, and in the end it doesn't matter that shot was tame, because Manolo says, mate, don't worry about it, I'll fire us in front and make it 1-0. Not the most action packed of starts, but the Saints take the lead and they've gone in front early. We're not really early, it's over the half an hour mark now, but either way, Gabbiadini finds some space in the area, and puts it in. I feel like I needed some help there with the AI marking because Gabbiadini was all alone as I was trying to deal with the man out on the flanks. And in the end, he swivels and turns and scores just his second goal in the Premier League this season. Let's go for the Saints, finding Gabbiadini. And Martin's down the right hand side, has space here as Luva covers, but he takes it round our left back towards Gabbiadini. He's already got one and could have had another as well, but a big stop by Lussell prevents us going from 2 goals down just before the break. That'll do it for the half. Not the most action-packed 45 minutes you've ever seen, but Southampton are in front and leading. They've been the better team. We've got to spark into life, man, because once again, we're just not turning up. And we're approaching the hour mark, and we are still trailing by 1. This has been a very poor game from Huddersfield, man. We've got to test Stuart Taylor more. He's like 64 years old now. I mean, I cannot understand why we've had basically no chance at all. Here's Sisto, who can spark us into life. We know how good he is. It's still the Dane on the ball, and it's still Sisto, and Yoshida, however, read it perfectly. And back to the pensioner as Cedric will play it to Ward-Prowse. We can't get inside. We can't get inside. I just can't seem to break down Southampton. And I tell you what, we are not playing well at all, man. We may have beat Watford in the last game, but we are not playing well at all. As Sims turns Tommy Smith and plays it towards the edge of the area. Oh, great touch by Lamina. Finds Gelson Martins, gets it back and hits the post. Schindler clears and Sims volleys it. Lussell makes the save. We're all over the place. It's only 1-0, but I mean, right now it feels like Southampton are like 3 or 4 goals up and we're accepting defeat. I just can't seem to get attacks started. I can't seem to get anything going at the moment. I'm forcing things, but nothing's working as Gelson Martins plays it through and a chance here for a second goal, and there it is, and that will be the game. Lamina beats Lussell and Zanka to the ball, puts it home, 2-0 Southampton. Game's over. You know, we have had some bad performances this season, but this is definitely up there. I mean, we have done literally nothing. Lamina beats both Zanka and Lussell to the ball, puts it in. It's 2-0. This has been awful. Absolutely awful. I can accept losing games, don't get me wrong. We've lost quite a few games this season and we'll continue to lose games for the end of the season. I'm not going to try and deny that. But when we've not played well at all and done basically nothing, that's when I get angry. We need to do something here as Palmer plays it inside and right on cue, Mounier fires it home. 2-1, instant reply, 3-2 for Mounier. I want to pick up the ball, but I always find it difficult to do this, so I'm just going to run around like a moron. So 2-1, we got a goal back. Well done, Mounier. Oh, late chance here for Southampton to kill this game off, but Hogg comes back to win it. Well done. Come on, there's still time as Smith sends it long towards Luva. Last chance you feel for the Terriers. Our left back to Casey Palmer. Inside towards Zanka. Forward for the attack. He'll need some support. He rolls it inside. Kachunga flicks it inside. Oh, it could have dropped to Tommy Smith, but it didn't. Oh, that was the moment there. It was a decent build-up. Smith just couldn't control it. It was awkward. But can we get one more chance? Can we get one more chance? Can we get one more chance? No. There it is, and the game is over. Southampton 2, Huddersfield 1. So close to sending Smith through. Just didn't get the rub of the green. And Southampton win once again. I mean, they definitely deserved a win, don't get me wrong. But as you look at the stats here, 12 shots, 6 on target. Only 3 shots for us in the entire game. We just were nowhere near good enough going forward. What's happened to us, man? We've just been blunted. We were so unstoppable and powerful going forward. But now, we can't create chances at all. And I'm going to give man of the match to Gelson Martins, who may not have scored, but set up both goals for the Saints as they continue their unbelievable start to the season with another win here. They are still in second place, closing the gap on Manchester United. Could the Saints be set for a Leicester City type of season? Who knows? But as for Huddersfield, just 2 wins in our last 7 games. And as we're now halfway through the season as well, we've got 19 games to go. And after 19 games played, we're in 7th place. And don't get me wrong, I would have taken this at the start of the season. Very, very much so. We've played well in patches, but also we've had some really poor runs of form as well. 28 goals conceded. That's very poor. And in general, our recent run of form, just 2 wins in our last 7. That's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. So, a good first half of the season, but it could have been so much better. We were in the top 4 just a few games to go. We've really let it slip. And we now have a monthly scouting update as well, so this should cheer me up. Ewan Cooper. Now, this is the second month we've had on this guy, and he looks very good as well. So let's put him in our academy. He looks very decent. Dylan Hughes could be all right. Ed Shaw could also be very good, but his overall is, I mean, alarmingly low. Dominic Martin could be quite good. We're getting some decent players here, I must say. Picked up by Keith Barr. Oh, my goodness. Keith Barr, where have you been all my life, mate? I tell you what, I need more Northern Irish scouts. I mean, seriously, they are picking up some absolute gems. Jay Hall could be amazing. Harrison Griffiths could be alright as well. And Will Ward could be very decent too. Keith Barr is picking us up some fantastic talent, man. I mean, some of those players could be unbelievable stars in the future. And as we're going into the second of the 3 games today, we're taking on Stoke, who right now are rock bottom with just 1 win in 19 games. So we've got to get a win in this one after a very poor run of form. But a question for you guys today, as we are now approaching January, the window is going to open in tomorrow morning's episode. So a question for you guys today, what should we do in the January transfer window? We have just a couple million left over, so not too much money in the budget. With a wage budget alteration, we could probably afford maybe about £4 million max, I'd say, maybe a little bit more, maybe about £4.5 million perhaps. What should we do in the January transfer window? If you've got any signing suggestions for me whatsoever, let me know in the comment section down below. Players we could buy, players we should scout, let me know in the comment section down below, because I think we need to improve this team. It's good, but our recent run of form makes me think we need some more depth and some better players. And so as we come into the second of the big triple header today, I am making a huge decision on Boxing Day to give a late Christmas present to our 17-year-old goalkeeper Sean Morris, who makes his Terriers debut in front of the home crowd for this game here against Stoke. Now, I originally planned to play him in the FA Cup third round, but we've been drawn against Spurs, and I'd rather ease him into the team in an easier game. Taking on the lowest scoring team in the division here at home, I think this is the best chance he'll have of keeping a clean sheet on his debut. So Morris steps into a much changed side for this one, 4-2-3-1, but I'm feeling confident. Come on Sean Morris and come on Huddersfield Town. And as for Stoke's lineup, I did allude to it a moment ago, they are the lowest scoring team in the division, just 1 win in their first 19 games. I know our run of form has been really poor. We've got to fancy our chances coming home for this one. If we fail to win this game, it'll be a massive missed opportunity. So got to get the 3 points. Let's go Terriers. Again, the FA Cup was the original plan for Sean Morris to make his debut, but don't fancy our chances against Spurs. But with Stoke only scoring 14 goals in 19 games, surely this is the better game for him to make his debut. Stoke can be through already, and he's made a great save already. First involvement for Sean Morris, and he denies Peter Crouch with a really important save. Well done, the kid, making a good save there. To be fair, it was sort of straight at him, but he still had to make the save. And here we go again. It's Adam against his former club, releasing Aaron Moy, who could be through. Oh, big stop by the Stoke goalkeeper this time. Both keepers impressing early, still 0-0. It should be 1-1 though. Big missed opportunities, and then Kachunga heads in the corner to make it 1-0 right on cue as we take the lead. Charlie Adam didn't take it, he let Moy take it instead, and that's why the Aussie whips it in. Kachunga wins the ball in the air, and we have the early lead. Come on! I forgot to put Charlie Adam back on corners, back in the team, but in the end it doesn't matter. Moy takes this one, lovely delivery, goes over Mounier's head, and Kachunga, who's been really up amongst it in the last few games, heads it in for his 5th of the season. I think he's our top scorer this season, or joint top scorer, alongside Mounier, and it is 1-0 to Huddersfield. That's why he's in the team, that's why Moy's on corners. 1-0 Terriers, get in! Crouch out wide towards Verlinden down his right hand side. Sisto tracking back for Huddersfield, working hard, but can't get it back for us as Edwards now gets on the ball. Plays it back to the number 31. There is Sisto with the interception though, and we shall get it back. You see in the top left now, Stoke have dominated possession in this first half, but they've done very little with it. This is just an all too common problem with FIFA, over the past couple of years. And I thought this was going to be fixed for this year. Teams playing the same way, game after game, prioritising possession and pass accuracy, but not shots. As Smith down the right finds Mounier, flicks it inside to Kachunga. Oh, that should have been 2-0. Great chance for his second, but straight down the keeper's throat. One thing we are not doing enough at the moment is getting Sisto on the ball. That is when we are most dangerous. And the goals have definitely dried up of late, and I think that's the reason why. We just haven't given Sisto the ball as much as we did in the earlier stage of the season. He wasn't carrying our team during our really good run, but he was the main reason why we were playing so well and picking up so many points and scoring so many goals. Sisto needs to get on the ball more, like right now as Jeff Cameron comes across, but he takes it around the American, gets inside. It is Sisto, and oh, good stop by the goalkeeper at the near post. That's what we need to do more. Go down that left flank, give Sisto the ball, because he's the danger man. Still up by a goal. Stoke had a free kick, which went way over the bar and behind for a goal kick. They'd love Charlie Allen for that one, as Billing on the ball finds Sisto down the left-hand side. Looking good to start his second half off here. And he's got acres of space here down his flank. There's a Stoke man on the floor there. Sisto continues to run inside the area. Takes it around one. Rolls it across to Aaron Moy. And that should have been two. Golden chance spurned. Still 1-0. I'm concerned that the goals are drying up for Huddersfield right now. I won't mind too much if we hold on to the 3 points though. Schindler tries his luck. Oh! What a goal. I said the goals are drying up. Not for that moment. Schindler fires it home for his first of the season. Southampton and wraps the points up. 2-0 Huddersfield and another goal from a corner. This one a little bit lucky, but we'll take it. What a strike though from Schindler. I did not expect that. 2-0 and that's the win we needed. Get in! The goals have been drying up. We have not been scoring anywhere close to the amount we were during our very good run early on in the season. But what a goal from Schindler. That was an amazing strike. Rodriguez crosses though to Crouch, who heads it in. And, well, maybe I spoke too soon. Stoke with an instant reply. No clean sheet for the 17-year-old, but nothing you can do about it. Great cross by Hesse. Crouch with a bullet header. 2-1. And is the game back on as well? Come on, lads, let's not throw this away. That should have been a foul there. Sessegnon bullied off the ball. Let's not throw this away. Crouch to Choupo-Moting. Inside to Crouch, who shoots. Oh, I don't believe it. Peter Crouch with 2 late goals has put Stoke back on level terms from 2 goals down, and we have thrown it away. This is an awful, awful missed opportunity. Well, it doesn't matter what goalkeeper we're using or backline. We just can't defend. We just can't defend, and what a stupid way to throw away 2 points. Final score 2-2. I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. That win has just slipped through our fingers late on. That should have been 3 points in the bag, and we've thrown them away. You know, there is no other way of putting that than that is a total choke. We were up by 2 goals with 9 minutes to go, and we threw it away. 2-2 the final score. I can't believe it. I'm absolutely livid. I'm absolutely fuming right now. That is 3 points that have slipped through our fingers right there. We've dropped 2 of them, and we only get the 1. That is just a stupid way to throw away the victory. So, yeah, 2-2 the final score, a draw for Stoke, a man match to Peter Crouch with those 2 late goals, which, to be fair to Sean Morris, nothing he could have done about either of them. But I'm fuming. I'm absolutely fuming. 2 points dropped in stupid fashion. That should have been a win. And Joe Lolly's transfer talks have broken down once again. This is really frustrating. As if things couldn't get more frustrating, you know, today. They're getting even more annoying. They couldn't reach agreeable terms. We don't want you though, Joe. We don't want you. Take a pay cut, mate. Take a leaf out of Sisto's book, mate. Seriously. Take a leaf out of Sisto's book. Take a page out of... I don't know. Leave the club! Alright, guys, so third and final game today, and I promise I'll try and be in a better mood for this one. And I'll be in a much better mood if we come through and get the win. Just 2 wins in our last... Is it 7, 8 games now? We're all over the place. But we welcome Sean Dyche's Burnley, who, to be fair, are in very good form. So this will be a tough game for us. And once again, we're changing things up. I just can't seem to get a backline and goalkeeper that I'm comfortable with. So our team is Lucen in goal, back for of Löwe, Zanka, Schindler and Smith. Billing and Moy in the DM area, with Sisto on the left, Ince on the right, Palmer attacking mid, and Mounier leading the line. And for an informed Burnley side who are looking good right now under Sean Dyche, it's a strong team, but it is worth noting we beat these guys at Turf Moor 1-0 thanks to a late Casey Palmer goal. So hopefully we'll come through and get the win here and beat them back-to-back this season. But after our very poor run of form, I'm not fancying our chances. But hopefully I'll be proved wrong and we can get those 3 points. We desperately need them. Come on, Huddersfield Town. This is the game we turn our fortune around. And it's also the game that Sisto gets a goal as well, because it's been quite a few games now without Sisto playing like his normal self. He started off so good, and of late he's just not really cut it for us. Now, I did say in the last game, he hasn't really been on the ball as much as he was during that spell. And I want to try and get the other players involved as well, but he's clearly the main man. So in this game in particular, watch us go down that left-hand side an awful lot. If you remember in the game against Burnley, that's how we scored that late winner through Casey Palmer. So definitely in this game, we're going to be focusing our attacks down that left-hand side. It's Billing, and this time we're going to go out wide to the right-hand side with Ince inside to Mounier towards Tom Ince, and Brady has got to play catch-up here as Ince could be through. Oh, off the bar from Tom Ince, and could it be turned in? No, it's cleared off the line, off the bar from Ince. I said I was going to go down the left-hand side. Maybe I should go down the right-hand side. Ince smacking the frame of the goal. Sam Vokes out wide towards Goodmanson, and Löwe playing catch-up here. Sees Goodmanson take it round him, but Bonds in space to turn and shoot here, or find Barnes. He's offside. He's offside. It's going to go in, but he's offside. The flag was raised. We stepped up at the right moment there, and the linos called it right. Ashley Barnes offside. Burnley fans in the background are celebrating, but it's offside. Get your head up, mate. Man in the fan in the stands there was crying, but no, he's definitely offside. Stepped at the right time. Correct decision. I must say, take the mick out of the fans in the stands from time to time, because they do react quite comically. But I must say, you might have seen this season EA have improved the graphics and the fans as well. They've really improved the appearance of the fans as well. They're not all total identical twins, like thousands of them in the stands. It's really good to see. As Billing is charging forward here and still on the ball and rolls it inside and Palmer's through, and you're not going to chalk that goal off. That one's going to stand. Casey Palmer makes it 1-0 to Huddersfield, and we have the lead just seconds after Burnley had a goal disallowed. Palmer puts it home, 1-0 Terriers, and you can see what it means. Come on! Billing on the ball with a really nice run, takes it round Ben Mee and gives it to Palmer, strokes it home, and this guy has been one of our best players this season. 1-0 Huddersfield, 5th of the year, massive goal. Huge pressure relieving goal from Casey Palmer there. Our form's been very poor of late, but that's what we want to see as Billing wins it back and finds Tom Ince. What a great start to the game from Huddersfield. Our energy levels are so good right now. Ince spots Palmer inside the area. Does he need some help or can he go it alone? Great save by Heaton, and Sisto heads it behind for a goal kick. Casey Palmer is in the mood. He's on loan from Chelsea and he was part of the team that won promotion last year. And I'll tell you what, next season I want to bring him back permanently. I really like him as Mounier releases Sisto, who's through. It's Pione Sisto, takes his time. Oh, get in! Pione Sisto makes it 2-0 to Huddersfield Town. And my word, did we need this sort of response? A really poor run of form. We're 2 goals up. Sisto's back amongst the goals. Lovely agile run from our number 14 and a crisp finish as well. 2-0 Terriers. Oh, come on. This is what we need to do. Get in! Well, there is the half-time whistle, and what a fantastic first 45 minutes. This is like the Huddersfield Town you saw during our really good run of form. 2 goals to the good after having against Stoke, not counting my chickens yet, but a great first 45 minutes. More of the same in the second half, and we'll get that elusive win. Come on, Smith, you're born here, you're born here. Yes, Tommy Smith, well done, but straight to Jack Cork. This is what we're capable of when we are really up for it and really playing well. It's a shame we can't play like this more often, though. Sam Vokes finds Jack Cork in space here, and Cork releases Goodmanson, and it is 2-1. Well, if there's one thing we can't do, that's defend. Burnley back in the game, half in the deficit, and they are right back in this one. I just don't know what it's going to take for us to start picking up clean sheets, because we just can't do it. Nice ball, nice finish, 2-1. Game back on. And considering our defence right now, I think the odds are quite heavily stacked in Burnley's favour for them to come from behind and win this game. Our defending is trash. No other way of putting it. That's your ball. Well done, Schindler in the air, and Palmer flicks it to Williams off the bench through to Sisto. And Sisto has a man all alone there down the right side. It's Kachunga off the bench. Can he keep the ball in play? He should do. And he does. And he turns his man. Great work from Kachunga, who's been in such great form. Oh, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It's brilliant from Kachunga. What work? Oh, and Tom Heaton with a huge interception. Sticks out a right arm and just gets it away. That should have been 3-1. But what a great piece of goalkeeping. And now Ben Mee can't slide it through because Louvre is there. Come on, 9 minutes to go. We need to hold on. Come on, can't throw this away. Ball inside. Pabon, across the far post. Get it up. There we go. Schindler gets it away. Oh, it's gone straight to Mounier. There's no one back for Burnley. There's no one back. It's Mounier. It's Mounier, please. Please, Mounier. Please, Mounier. Yes, get in! Mounier has surely won it for Huddersfield Town, and that will do it. 4 minutes to go, and the points are in the bag, and the win is ours, and finally, Huddersfield Town are going to return to winning ways. Just launch the ball long, Mounier runs clear, and smashes it home, puts his head down, his laces through it, and cements the points. 6th for the year, 7th for the year, and a huge win. Come on! Oh my god, I am breathing a huge sigh of relief. Finally, Huddersfield are going to get that win, and there it is. 3-1 the final score. I thought we were going to throw it away like against Stoke, but instead managed to hold on this time, right those wrongs against Mark Hughes' boys, and we get a massive pressure-relieving victory here at the Kirklees Stadium, and my word, did we need that one. Come on! Great game. And in today's episode, you guys have seen 3 very good games. A very good win for us to our first of the episode, and my word did we need it after a horrendous run of form. We deserved it as well, in my opinion. Same amount of shots, but more on target and more possession as well. I thought we played well. I thought our energy levels were really, really good in this game, and we needed to come back and get a win in this one after disappointing draw against Stoke on Boxing Day. So pleased we did. Man of the match, it's a hard one, because I think all of our players played well. To be honest, Sisto played well, Billing played well, but Mounier got a goal and an assist, so I think I'll give it for him after he closed out the game and cemented the points. So 3-1 the final score, a big win. and I am just delighted because we needed that one. Come on! And so that will end today's episode of the Huddersfield Town career mode as well, guys. So a big thank you for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you did enjoy today's episode, then please do drop a like, as likes are, of course, very much appreciated, and it really helps the channel grow as well. Much love to you all. Hope you had a fantastic week. Enjoy your weekend, and don't forget the next episode tomorrow morning, the January transfer window is going to open. So if you have any transfer suggestions whatsoever, leave them in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Bye.